Oh man, and welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We literally just saved it, and I ended, and I had dinner, and now I'm back. It turns out there was some confusion on whether or not we were actually still playing D&D tonight. However, unfortunately, a few of our players are they're not having good days. So we did decide, despite the fact that most people were actually assuming we were going with D&D today, we have all decided to take a break. We're all just going to do our own thing tonight, and hopefully we'll be back next week with D&D. I hope it's going to be a emotional stream, but we'll see. We'll see.
Agnes and Kevis, working together as a team. Tyon seems a little dissatisfied, but at the time, his thinking was quite aligned with mine. Finding a path that lets us all live. I will make that my mission.
Interesting. So, okay. Oh, we get another... Okay.
Stop crying, lads! It won't change anything! For now, just run! Run with all the breath you have!
Noah, over here! We can go through here, and then we're out!
All right!
Oh no!
Was Riku also...
Sparks!
Like,
We
just
almost
part of
made
them?
it!
Hello? Nice to meet you. I'm actually gonna turn this light down a little bit. That's probably fine. Ow.
I'm sorry. Huh? If I'd been just a bit faster, I could have saved many more lives. Who are? I'm Ethel, from Colony 4.
Silvercoat Ethel! She pushed her colony all the way to rank silver, and in her 3rd term at that.
Some do call me that. However, a person's worth isn't in their color, it's here. Nice blade you've got.
Wow, tough guys, eh? It's a wild ride, this passage of fate. We got ourselves a nice little awakening.
You were all talk when you left here, but you've nothing to show for it, Dee.
Oh, spare me, P. After all, I did precisely what I was meant to do.
So, about that huge bet of yours, pray tell us who won.
A draw, I think. And with 2 whole colonies on the field. We should have sallied forth in the first place. The whole thing would have been done by tea time.
It was Jay who insisted on it. I thought that had already been communicated.
In that case, I believe it's my turn next.
I'm pretty sure you already had your kicks the other day when you wiped out Colony 8, no? Surely the turn is mine.
Honestly, you make more noise than the rabble at a feast.
Zed!
Even if you did stop its raging flow, it will soon burst through. All it takes is the slightest fissure.
And that is fate. I've told you before, haven't I? D.
The gang's all here again.
That's not.
Okay. Will you go?
It's not Klaus, is it?
If you say I go, I go.
Well then, let us see how far the flow brings them this time.
Definitely a few interesting cutscenes back to back. Lots of mysterious characters. Does he always do Tai Chi by screaming?
Yeah!
Maybe they both do.
Ah!
Guys, what do you think you're doing?
Oh, Tyan, morning!
Hey, did we wake you? Honestly, I'm surprised you haven't gone and woken up the whole Forsaken Continent. So?
Oh, this? We reckon we might be able to do the same as what Noah and Mio did.
You reckoned? You mean that Ouroboros thing?
Oh, maybe those two are paired up.
How badass was that? We thought if we pulled it off, it'd raise our chances of survival a whole bunch.
And you think it's that easy?
Huh? I mean...
I don't mean to burst your bubble here, but don't you think maybe that power's meant only for them?
Yeah, but that Mobius guy, he did refer to us. I just thought...
You thought maybe you could transform as well? What makes you think it would be you two anyway? Say it is possible. It could be me and Lance.
It's just... kind of a feeling.
Yeah, just a hunch, right? Something wrong?
Not at all. Then, I guess that leaves me with her.
Or maybe there'll be like different combinations.
I envy you, I really do.
Be interesting.
Oh, what are you moaning about now?
Let's drop it. I don't want us bickering this early. Especially not now we seem to be sharing a common destiny, we happy few.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're trying to get us all worked up.
Think whatever you want.
I think you might be on the mark, though.
Oh?
We were all there. Every one of us. In the same situation.
Now, hold on.
The only difference was... I was set on protecting Mio. Protecting all of you guys. And then I suddenly transformed.
That's it? That's all it took?
Yeah.
So you can take that form via a strong desire or emotion?
Possibly.
Probably too much to ask a Professor Grump here.
What, me?
Well, who do you think?
And you're any different?
What, me? As if I'm gonna join with you.
Uni.
Come on, though.
You're not going to manage this overnight. Not the way you all are right now. Even so, it can't hurt to have a little hope, can it?
I suppose there's logic in that.
Okay, everyone ready? Yeah. Tasty treats, check. I just took a quick look-see, and this equipment seems surprisingly quality. Don't you think? Yeah, looks that way. Big sword. That city we're heading for. Looks like it'll be a long journey. I found us a route heading south. Will that work for you? Thanks, Tyon. Hey, you've got some real handy data there. I guess we should head through the caves. Toward Millick Meadows first, then. Chin up, guys. Let's get going. Alright. Changing player characters. Press L and R while holding Z to switch control between the characters in your party. This can be done while exploring the world or while in battle. Wait, we can switch characters in battle now? Holy shit. That's fucking huge! Changing player character.
Leave it to me.
Do exactly as I say.
And we can switch between everyone. Are we all, like, available to play as?
Is this, like, a rare thing?
Oh my god. The gang's all here. Let's see. So we got Bronze Temple Guard. Cool. Okay. Build info? Ooh. How's it going? It's going pretty good. Aardvark. I am very sorry to hear about what happened to your copy. As well. I mean, if you don't want to stick around, I don't want to give you too many spoilers. I appreciate you coming by. Why do they not separate those? Mark those. Training drills. Get all that out of the way. Yeah, it's going good. I'm very happy to be able to play this like basically all day today, so. Wait, did I miss one? Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm just gonna avoid the cutscenes. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, I just got, you know, basically just got control of the party back, so. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna do any exploring. I was gonna, but whatever. I'm sorry, it seems you've been having a shit couple days, too. I don't want to fight that. Actually, you know what? I do want to fight that, because I want to see what happens now.
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah. First come, first serve.
I'm grateful. Come here. I got something for you. Thanks.
Okay, break. Topple. Daze. This anyone launch. I'm gonna have to check everyone's skills, see if someone actually launches. Got him.
That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Ackerwood. Panda Pansy. Actually, I'm gonna go find that fire. There it is. Oh, it's kind of big.
Better make sure we're well rested.
Let's clean our clothes, even though I only got like in one fight, I guess. Oh. Okay. Show background. Oh. Hello. Alright then. Oh, that's cute.
Right then, should we get a move on?
Okay. Sounds good to me.
We need
I'm
to
going
cut through that cave if we're going to head south.
How come you get to be the boss? I know this stuff too.
Spoken like a true Rhine.
Whoa, visitor!
Let's just grab those. Shadow Bang.
Did you see me in action, Mimi? Sure I did, Sana. You look great.
Actually, did not check no accessories. Dark Orb. Boost damage dealt while an ally is incapacitated by 50%. Why would I plan for that? Let's see, yeah, because we can change these now. It's probably you that would have it, right? Knock back. Sleep. Interesting. So we have the break, we have the topple, we have the daze. I don't seem to have any sort of launch though. I guess I'll check the tips. Enemies top will hit them with an art that has the launch reaction. For the duration, all attacks will be guaranteed to hit, as well as dealing. Yeah. Okay, but no one seemed to have any launch arts. Oh, there. Okay, hold on. Unless I just missed it. Yeah, I got blow down, I got knockback. No launch yet, though.
You think you're all that, do ya?
Oh, hello. Well, I guess I can't grab that first.
Wonder
Thank
what's
you.
Okay, this woman's business.
Oh.
Come here! I got something for you! Easy fix.
Big, keep piling on the damage. Sam, love to see it.
That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something.
Ooh,
not
mystery
serious.
rock. Stop it!
Come here! I got something for you! Thanks!
Big, keep piling on the damage.
Great work, fella.
Watch those bunches.
These things just keep attacking me.
Come here! I got something for you! Thanks!
Alright, let me grab these real quick. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. We didn't even need a blade to move it.
Well, this is kind of awkward.
How do you think we feel?
Ooh. Now we are outside again.
What a gorgeous view.
Oh, is that?
Wait,
Okay.
this isn't the right way, is it? We'd just end up back at Alfeto Valley.
Okay, but hear me out.
I think you operate it like so.
Okay. Have it.
Now there's a ladder. It's a little Horizon-esque in the way we just had to like find a ladder and lower it. Glad these things aren't attacking us right now. Oh, here we go. Probably a cutscene. Ooh, pretty. Okay. Not actually a cutscene, I guess. Oh, I probably shouldn't fall down there. Alright, where the
long journey before we reach the Great Sword. Everything's gonna be fine, Mimi. Hang in there.
Alright, where the fuck are you, territorial Rotbarth? I know you're here.
Hey guys, could I have a moment?
Alright, so real cutscene time now.
Yeah? What's up?
There's something that I forgot to tell you.
It's about who in charge of Din duties.
No. From now on, I want us to avoid combat as much as possible. So, Kevez, Agnes, if either of them decide to put up a fight, don't kill them, okay?
Not saying I'm against the idea, but why?
Guess it'd suck having to draw on our allies.
Do we just knock them out cold or something?
Or get them to surrender.
How kind of you.
Huh?
I'm sure our past victims will appreciate that.
You little...
We don't need to take any more lives. There's no point. There's a reason we met. There has to be.
Huh?
You think?
Back then, if we hadn't met each other, we wouldn't be here like this now.
Even though we're being chased by both nations at once.
We get chased, we run. Easy.
A smart new decision.
we'll keep on running. To that sword.
Talk about bad blood.
Just give it time. It's early days.
Maybe so.
Funny pattern you got there.
You can talk. You've got those shiny chest doodads.
We've always had these.
You know, I've never even thought of myself as strange before.
So many things. Taken for granted. We're pretty different, huh? Worlds apart.
No one's worlds apart. If anything, we should be questioning all that we've thought to be true. Differences are all a matter of perspective.
Our skeptic.
And then there's an up on.
Are you always like this?
Of course. It's my nature.
Personally, I think it's easier to take things at face value, you know?
Now, wouldn't that be nice?
Huh? You making fun of me?
All I said was, it would be nice.
Oh, no, you don't. You just called me an airhead, you jerk.
This is just... How long are you going to drag this out?
For as long as I sparking need to, until you come clean, Four Eyes.
I can't believe this. Someone shoot me.
What's that? Hey, Mimi, you can see that Feronis over by the side of the big outcrop there, right? Oh, yeah. Odd. I don't have any data about a colony establishment in this locale. Odd for sure. Noah, take a good look. Isn't it kinda old? Doesn't look like it's seen quite a bit of service. It does look like it's seen quite a bit of service. Yeah, I don't think they make them like that anymore. Do you think it's safe to be around? You're freaking me out here a bit, Mio. Sorry. I don't think an apology is necessary. Do you think there could be some useful resources and stuff in there still? A possibility, certainly. It's in the general direction of our objective. Why not investigate it? Alright, let's check it out. Let's indeed. The Hillside Hulk. Alright. That's a butt shot. Weren't we just by a fire? Come on, game. Come on. Oh, you know what? Still available.
That's all of them.
Alright, well, we'll just save what's left for whatever batch of things we got next. Okay. There it is. There it is. Alright, let's see. Level 82. Territorial Rotbarth. Oh, hello. What are you doing?
Here we go, guys.
Right on. Make sparks fly, Noah.
I don't know if we can catch it.
First come, first served.
I got something for you.
You're a lifesaver.
I couldn't keep them in check. Eyes over here.
Oh, didn't even be in front of it.
Stormy star. Enemy's broken away from me.
Oh, there's two of them attacking us. Oh, hell yeah. These are crystals. Okay. And I did not inflict break. Tyon, what the fuck? You're not a tank, stop trying to tank. Come on, man. Okay, so someone can launch, I guess.
Better give it a good one.
Think there's going to be anything left that we can
Well,
use?
80, not 82.
Should be. Let's have a little look.
Gingostic Gigantus. AKA the big fuck you monkey. Oh, there's something purple in the water. Probably shouldn't go and touch it though. Okay. Oh, no, it does want to fight. Okay. I didn't think it'd be interested in fighting.
Oh, enemies! I'll hold them off!
Wonder what's inside.
Okay, some more coins. That's kind of nice, I guess. I can't get up there from here. Let's just grab a few things.
You itching to get wrecked?
Yeah, we'll just run from you. Goodbye. Alright, let's go check this place out. See if it's like, again, like a base of operations or something.
Guys, get ready to fight.
Bye, please don't touch me. Please stop punching me. Oh. I see this red. Oh, that's a lot of soldiers. Alright, let's send them
I'd
off.
better send them off.
Okay. Alright, we got a sparkly crab monster, so let's, or lobster monster, I guess?
Looks like a pretty rare specimen.
Fight with focus.
I know, I'll rein myself in.
Eyes over here!
You're a lifesaver. Extra!
Big impact!
Go on! Hey, I'm here! You're on fire, lad! Go!
Sure I did, Sana. You look great.
Rainbow crested tail. Okay. Alright, what y'all doing over here? Come on. Alright, I think y'all need to calm down a little bit. Alright, so if I side with the crust tips, I get bonus experience in gold. If I side with the brogs, I get a Nupon coin. We're gonna go with that.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
Top wall! Enemy's broken away from me. Keep your attack focused. Enemy's broken away from me. Hey, not yet. I got something for you.
Cheers, you're the gem.
Heal. Fly flame. Hey.
I'm getting into the
Cool.
to see it.
That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a
You're
bit
welcome,
meatier.
frogs. Remember this.
That Veronis must have been there for quite some time.
Oh, that's a lot of
after being put out of commission decades.
anteaters? Armadillos? Also, I think I saw a dead body over there. Crust tips. Yeah, they're certainly here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, quite a number too. Reckon they've staked the Veronis as a turf. We'll have to get rid of them before we can search for salvageable materials. Sounds like a plan. Okie dokie. Enemies that are close together tend to attack in groups. In such cases, press up to lure over a single enemy. I tried that. Move from a group at a time and gradually pick them off that way. I literally tried that earlier, and the game didn't give me that option.
Come here! I got something for you! Right.
Eat it.
Top wall! What?
No good.
Extra!
Away. Go back into the bag. So, when's the battle happening?
I'll lure them in.
Alright, over here, buddy.
Come here! I got something for you!
Break. There we go.
Extra! Uppercut! We have superiority! Push through!
So, when's the battle happening?
You look great.
Okay. Fabricator, you say?
I'll lure them in.
Alright, bud, come on over.
Come here! I got something for you! You're a lifesaver!
Oh, I fucking missed.
Ever the paragon.
Okay, it's going that way. Ooh, a dark spooky cave too. Can't wait to explore that actually.
Every day's a training day.
Dude, not the fucking time.
Shall we deal with this?
Come here! I got something for you! You're a lifesaver!
I fucking missed again.
I'll keep up the attack.
Lead as always, Noah.
I'm here!
You're on fire, lad.
Eat it. Go back into
don't think this is the norm.
Come here! I got something for you!
Great.
Topple!
Daze. There we go. Back attack. Shadow Vise, because I might as well. Butt stab again. Break it again. Can we topple again? There we go. David. You did pretty good. Conquered.
Looks like we got rid of all the crumbs for honest.
Hell yeah.
Let's check out the container.
Containers? Oh, is that what those? I thought those were like torches. It won't budge. It's because Feronis is low on power. If we bring it online, containers might open. In Feronis of this type, power compartment usually located over there. Okay, let's go take a look then. I think I need to go deeper for Riku's voice, actually.
Let's use this.
Hey, can I get a hand here?
On it.
And there.
How's it look, Riku? Meh. Power level is at precisely 0, so Riku cannot say one way or other. Guess without a flame clock, it really was kind of a long shot. Bet we could force open the containers. They don't look so tough. If you're confident that you can do that without breaking the contents, be my guest. No promises. Stop. No need for gratuitous violence. Can solve problem with ether cylinder. Riku surely have one somewhere. Meh. Do my eyes deceive me, or is that flat out empty? Back at the colony, we'd always complain about how we were short on that. But even a fraction of supplies there would have been more than we have now. Now that we're away, I'm sure we'll miss home ever more keenly. Hey, correct me if I'm wrong, but we just need to supply it with ether to get it running, right? I asked because, well, look over there. I'ma chew on it. Chew on it so good. Is that an ether channel? It doesn't look too far. I'll go take a look. See if I can harvest some for us. I'll go with you. The safety in numbers. Maybe it'd be better if we all try to stick together. I second that assessment. Okay then, let's go right now. Don't you mean right meow? Don't patronize me. On the field there are green light sources called ether channels. Using them to fill up ether cylinders will come in handy for your adventure, so be sure to harvest them. Press A while near an ether channel to harvest this ether into an ether cylinder. I honestly probably already have ether cylinders because of the DLC, but alright. Oh, looks like another big bad boss. Don't actually, those are not bosses, just kind of tougher enemies. You hear that? You ain't shit. Although if you have a posse of like, oh Jesus Christ, like 5, 6 enemies, yeah, okay, never mind. You're kind of shit. So I'll wait for all of you to move on. Oh.
I should write this all down.
Ugh, my plumage is everywhere.
Plumage? Oh, right, yeah. Alright. Bird people. Forgot for a second.
Oh, enemies! I'll hold them off!
Come here! I got something for you! Thanks! I'll deal with you all. Come here! I got something for you! Thanks!
Well.
This should up the odds a little.
Wow, thanks! Eat it!
Go! Extra! I'm here! You're on fire, Lance!
Yes, I
I wasn't really trying to fight that thing, but hopefully the level up comes in handy at least.
I'll keep up the attack.
Smooth as always, Noah.
Hammerhead! Gemini!
So I guess it's launch instead of days? Which I guess makes sense. Conquered. Let's go.
Right. We should move right away.
Give me star.
You got the blood pumping at least.
Harvest
You
ether.
can never go wrong with some ether.
Ooh. 3. Okay. Alright. Should be enough. Moving forward, there will doubtless be times when ether will provide indispensable. Let's gather when we have a chance. Let's get back to Fronis and use the ether cylinder to try to reboot the motor assembly. Right. Let's do it! Throughout Ionis, we'll find decrepit Fronis hulks, not husks, lying around. It can be rebooted with some ether cylinders. Aruba Fronis can manufacture items with its fabricator. It will also have containers which conceal hard-to-get items and can even be used as a rest spot. Sounds pretty good to me. I do say so. What's up, Froggy?
Huh?
I'm gonna fuck you up.
I practically know this one by heart.
We should move right away.
Aw, and we were just getting started.
Tool belt. I can be just like Tim the Tool Man Taylor. Row, 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 row. There you go.
If we get the Fronis running, that's not going to switch on the defenses, is it?
I can confirm that they were damaged beyond repair. We'll be fine.
And up we go.
Let's install an ether cylinder in the power compartment and get the Fronis moving.
Yeah, I'm literally about to do that. Proceed. So do these just become self-sufficient after they get turned back on again? Is that how that works? Fronis Hulk rebooted. Now we just have to find Fronis Iron Man, Fronis Thor, and Fronis Captain America. It moved! Now we should be able to claim the contents of those containers. We may be able to claim more than we first anticipated. How do you reckon? That's how. By restoring power to the Fronis, it would seem we've brought the microfab back to life as well. So yes, I'd recommend checking the fabricator while we're on our little salvaging stint. I concur. That was the plan all along.
Here's hoping for something special.
Let's have a look in the next container.
Oh my, oh my.
This is decent, right?
Ooh, gold ones? Okay.
Anything to help our cause.
I'll take some gold coins. An up on doll. Heavy, weak guard. Okay. Let me check this fabricator too. It's a microfab. A hand-operated fabricator commonly installed in older Furonises. For a price, we can make the thing this Furonis used to produce. Nifty little gadget, eh? Let's take a look at this. Let's take this thing for a spin then. Sorry, I dropped my controller for a second. I'm getting very tired. It's only been an hour though. Each Fronis Hulk has a fabricator nearby, which can be made to manufacture collectibles by spending G. It can make very rare and difficult to acquire items. Alright. Sure. Make things for me. $300 got all of that? That I didn't even get to pick up because this cutscene's happening. We found plenty of useful stuff here. There was more left behind than I dared hoped. I couldn't detect any monster presence around the Fronis perimeter. Seems like we'll be safe then. Shall we rest here for the day? Oh! I've still got energy left in the tank. I can take first watch. Senna, acting alone really isn't... Meh? Shill? Whoa! What the? Hello? Meh! Shill is not an pawn of dubious origin. That's not how you greet somebody. Your colony affiliation and objective. Tell me quick. Shill is traveling trader pawn, not bound to any pawn or man. Saw light shining here, so took it upon himself to investigate so-called haps. A no-pawn vagrant, then? Man, is there anywhere you guys aren't? No? Why have to call vagrant? That word show real lack of respect. You'll know with Agnes or Chavez, right? How about iterant then? Itinerant, whatever. The English. Meh. Suppose that's slightly better. Anyhow, any friend that she'll meet soon turn to customer, and vice versa. So what kinds of things do you sell? Oh, search headgear and bunnet choker and all that jazz. She'll deal in anything. That she'll meet friends here is also fate. She'll give good price, so please buy lots. I'm not worried about our finances. Alright, especially since we won't be paid bounties from our colonies anymore. In that case, please to sell any and all things of monetary value to Shill. You sold all your sell-only collectibles to Shil. Received a shitload of money for it. Oh my goodness. Pleasure doing business. You're not gonna buy our tasty sausages? Shil only buy goods which can sell on at high price. It's basic business sense. Wow, suddenly I feel like we got ripped off. It's alright, I think both parties benefited here. I think we might want to make a habit of trading with Nopon like this to earn money. Meh. Friends feel like becoming regular customers? Heart of Shosho's sore. We'll be more than happy to buy from friends whenever and wherever. What do you mean, wherever? When friends find items, Shosho can confirm using terminal and wire money right back. Shosho think friends not complain, yes? Sounds good to me. Dealing with independent Nopon has the benefit of being untraceable by our former colonies. It's sure to make transactions easy. Then it decided, from today on, Shosho count friends among own patrons. Shosho will abide here for some time. If friends need anything, please holler. We will, thanks. That's one difficulty taken care of. Yeah. Alright, time we finally got some rest. I want the items I manufactured, please. Thank you. So only items will be automatically sold to Shil, the Nopon trader, as you acquire them. If you can't carry any more money, they'll simply disappear. Nopon coins can be traded for items at Nopon coin exchanges. It can also be used for collectopedia requests, cooking, gem crafting, and leveling up classes, rather.
Something so valuable here.
Oh, there's just a whole shitload of these fuckers now. Okay. Alright. Alright, well, Shosho has a question for us first. Hello, customer. Can Shosho request favor in return for handsome reward? What kind of favor? It not big favor. Shosho only making register of friends. How does that work then? Caravan of Shosho not only Nopon caravan in the world, you know. Shosho have many compatriots in many places. Shosho now trying to make formal register of said chums. You're a traveler. Just do it yourself as you go along, isn't it? Well, Shosho want very much to do this, but currently waiting for a teacher. So Shosho's stuck here. Favor is this, if you choose to accept. Talk to Nopon merchants like Shosho when you see them. We could do that. Shosho no friends have what it takes. It's a bit weird to ask people you barely know to do this, but whatever. There are 19 caravan in all. What? That's loads! But there are so many Nopon who cooperate like Shosho and Mimu. Will not be problem. Talk to Nopon about requests and friends get stoned like this. Come back when all are collected. Yellow Nopon pebble. Okay. A yellow stone? Not only yellow, but red and blue too. Shosho want you to collect all. I believe they call this mission creep. Thank you for kindness. You're really helping Nopon in need. Alright, we accept. Just as long as you're not in any kind of hurry. Right. We can certainly keep an eye out. And there we go. Okay. Dr. Shosho one time. Sell valuable materials to Shosho in exchange for monies. Heavy items also. We'll save on bother of selling at caravan. Excellent. That sounds like an efficient approach. Meh? But friends should not forget completely about caravan. Stop by for extra shopping there. Okay. Ugh, my nose. Now, we sold all of our stuff already. No, we could, so... let's see. We have 2 dark orbs. I'm gonna sell anything we have 2 of, because I don't think I'm gonna use more than 1 at a time, probably. Okay. Search headgear. Increases crit rate by 5 percentage points. Increases ether defense by 5 percentage points. Boosts aggro reduction over time by 50%. Amount of HP healed from using healing arts by 10. See, I feel like I have something like that already. Boosts aggro reduction by 25. I might buy 1 of each of these just to have them. Accrues aggro every second, minor effects. Covers 40% of recharge for own arts upon reviving an ally. I also could just save my money, so. Big thank. I don't suppose we have. Ah, we do.
We just had to persevere.
Okay. Let's do this page by page so I can keep a better lookout. Okay. Level 55 because Hero quest. I don't know what a hero quest is yet. I guess the only thing we have that's active besides this is that. Actually, they said I could trade in Nopon coins here. No, I want to talk to the trader.
What to buy?
There isn't like another page, so I guess they just mean other places. I don't really feel like using a fabricator again because like I didn't get to choose. It just kind of. Well, I'll use it one more time. Spew the items. And it seems like mostly stuff we've already seen. I might like talk to Shil again. I don't know if it would automatically. Yeah, whatever. It's rest spot time.
We could do with some food.
I'm still waiting to like unlock different weapons or something and like change my clothes. Rest, level up, clean clothes. We'll do that.
Much better.
Do I have any level ups to do? We sure do.
I definitely feel stronger.
And rest.
Any opportunity to rest?
No, no, no! More to the right! Right there! Start lowering! Make sure it's airtight. Stand around here? Finer than Rusker flour.
I could do a triple weld.
Sure, long as the output's stable.
Yes, sir.
What's up with the K-rounds? We're 2 caches short. Hope you didn't snuff up the order.
I don't know, okay? Got a problem, take it up with logistics.
We're just a dirt rank colony. Low as they come. You think the castle gives a crap?
A Queen's oath, this pisses me off. We get better scores than any sparking colony out there.
Did you know? For 10 rank field rations, I hear they get Arden meat.
Really? And us mudders?
Trust me, you really don't want to know.
I miss the good old silver days. Didn't have to rely on rations back then. We had cooks come and serve us right on the front line. Used to get Armu sirloin, we did.
Seriously?
Hey! What now?
Uh-oh. Seems the brass is here.
My own indiscretion has caused you difficulties. I'm sorry.
No! We would never... Our apologies, Commander Ethel.
That was all, just banter. Believe me, we had no intention of...
You enjoyed eating Armu's steak, did you?
Yes, I did. Tastiest food I ever ate.
I liked it as well. And I hope we will have it again. So lend me your strength.
Mom! Yes, Mom!
I don't see what's wrong with Wolf, personally.
That's because you have poor taste. I'm jealous.
Oh, well. Trade you my taste buds?
No, thank you. My mouth would turn as foul as yours.
True that. They cleared out real fast.
I hear the attending consul is a particularly punctual sort of character.
Please, not another stickler for the rules.
Can't be long now.
Yep. Got about 5 minutes to go. Whoa! Well, well, Consul dear. Your reputation certainly precedes you.
Phew. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Oh, that hurt my back. Ow.
Ah! Spark's sake, the hover type? I mean, did they not get the memo about the terrain here?
They don't care. They're gonna be inside when it's landing and taking off.
Oh, why is it so insufferably dusty around here? Clearly, the place befits its dirt rank status.
The rainy season will soon be upon us. I ask your patience for just this short while.
Is that so? Then, leaving aside the issue of cleanliness, just what is with all this fog? I don't take kindly to my vision being obfuscated. Oh, forget it. So, where are my quarters?
Yes, this way.
So I'm wondering if, like, all these red-suited people, like, each one's control of, like, a different colony, but they're all, like, working together. I mean, it's fairly obvious they're all working together, or at least, like, to an end together.
What a filthy room. How the dirt rank has fallen. I suppose that would be something to take up with the castle.
Alpharonis is an old model. I understand your displeasure, but please don't escalate this.
Do I detect some defiance?
No, that was never my...
Relax, girl, I jest. Now then, let's cut the chit-chat and talk business. I'd like you to eradicate some vermin for me.
Vermin? By your leave, sir, we've detected no movement from Agnian Phoronesis around this area.
Not Agnes. People, soldiers. A band of deserters from both sides. Well, something like that.
Agnes and Kevis, both.
I think it's best you see for yourself. This is expressly at the Queen's behest. Don't foul this up.
So, like, I'm very curious if the Queen is, like, Melia, if I'm being honest. Especially with, like, the mask situation going on, like the face covering. I swear, there's connections. There's so many connections. I want to know what they are.
Looking at something?
Oh, nothing in particular, really. It's just kind of a habit. Checking our status, the war, watching for info updates. Silly. Don't know why I still bother to check it anymore. Not like there'd be updates. Oh.
What is it?
Here we go.
An icon just popped up. Over your head.
Huh? Oh yeah. Now I can see an icon for you as well.
When did we unlock a feature like this? I've never noticed it before. Yours seems to be the only one not locked.
Huh?
What?
How did you steal her jacket?
Like a sparking light bulb.
I guess there must still be more to this feature.
Hey, that's Mimi's!
What in the blazes?
I've never used this kind of blade before, but all the techniques I can use with it are flashing before my eyes.
Nice.
It's so weird. Not like we suddenly just gained the knowledge out of the blue, but as if it were always ingrained deep within us. Strange.
Oh, doesn't look like I can get Mimi's gear. Now that's a shame.
This it?
Okay.
How
Alright,
come
so...
I got Moody Guts and not Noah's, huh?
That's what I'd like to know. Your class is the only one I can seem to pick, unfortunately.
I'm sure they'll get it locked over time, but now we know they're partners. She looks good in a jacket like that.
Whoa! You can lug this thing about without a power frame. Not bad.
Don't know how this is even working, but cool.
But is this all part of Ouroboros too? If it gives us more options in battle, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I want to take this new blade out for a spin.
From here, we head due south, right?
Perfect. We can test them out on the road.
Sorry, I'm gonna hit a button and see if it does anything. This will reset all session data counters to refetch and totals confident done. I guess not. It seems my bots are not there, so. Oh, and this guy playing Xenoblade again. I see, dude. You knew I was excited for this shit, okay? Don't at me. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, but it seems my bots are just nowhere to be seen right now. Oh, I am? Okay. Go to characters, class to change a character's class. Every class has its quirks and characters, so be sure to play around with as many as you can. Upon winning a battle, you receive class points, CP that will increase your class rank. The quickest way to increase class rank is to continually use one class. So I did a thing. Oh dear. Hold on. Part channel, join channel. Join channel. Ate a whole pizza and oof, why'd I do that? Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you enjoyed it at least. Go to character's arts and main menu to set up a character's master arts. By raising the rank of a character's class, you can eventually master the class's arts. If you switch to another class, you can set those arts into master art subs. So like I can just the number of available subslots will increase as your character gains levels. Also note that Kevesi classes can only set Agnian class arts as master arts and vice versa. What? Oh, it was delicious, so I'm glad you enjoyed. My dad actually did barbecue tonight. So I was lucky enough to... I got some chicken, a sausage, and a bunch of rice. It was great. As your class rank rises, you'll start to gain mastery of the skills it wields. Mastered skills can be used independent of class. Okay. You can set skills mastered on other classes. Okay. As you raise your level, you will set more master skills up to a maximum of 3. If you're gonna give me one tutorial that's all text, don't give me another tutorial that's all that text again. Ugh. Okay, the little chibi art's really cute. God damn. So the class is displayed on the right of the screen. Okay. So here's my thing, right? All this up here, all this up here, that's a lot of empty space for just 6 people.
I'll protect you.
Now let's change Mia's class to Sword Fighter.
I'm fine with attacking.
What kind of pizza was it, and where'd you get it from? Where did you get it from, might I ask?
I'll heal you right up.
Okay, so the 2 healers just switched. Ugh, fine.
I can do that.
I'll take real good care of the bad guys.
We all good now? No, apparently not. Arts. Set a master art. Mastering art with another class and setting it here will allow you to use it while playing another class. Yeah, okay. So ground beat, I guess. Let's set wide slash and Muse. Okay.
Wide slash!
Myopic screen. Dark banner. Oh, so many. You could have done this with 1, maybe 2 characters. Okay, so I have to set up your master skills. First select, no, didn't we just do that? Oh no, skills. Right, skills and arts are different, Sean. Skills on the designated slot. Go and set the sword fire skill Cypher Edge. Boost crit rate, okay. Let's set split second counter for Mio. Okay, so we're just gonna go through all, yeah, okay. Can I skip this? Are we happy now? You will not be able to change classes or edit master arts for a time. These options will become unlocked again after you progress in. What? Fuck you! Fuck you! Well then fine, I'm just gonna play as Mio then. I wanted to play as her anyway, so there. Also, well, I know it's through here, so let's go through here. If I'm able to.
It's another thing to see it for yourself.
You've been spotted.
This'll keep me going.
That felt weird. Oh, no thank you.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
What did I get? Plus 18? Is that gold? I'm gonna go this way.
Hey, this one means business.
Yeah, it's weird they decided to pair up. They paired up the DPS and the tank. The healer, then the tank and the DPS. Like, you guys couldn't team up like each with like the same thing or different things or some things. Like, I get changing everyone's classes or not changing everyone's classes, but you only changed 4 of your 6 classes.
Hey, this one means business.
I'm just gonna run.
Yes, Uni's the boss.
Guys, get ready to fight.
Alright, this one I'll actually fight because I want that extra
This'll keep me going.
good shit.
Wow, thanks.
Oh! And then Wide Slash is over there on my left. That's actually pretty neat. I'll give him that.
Did you see me in action, Mimi? Sure I did, Sana. You look great.
What? Ether channel? Can't travel right now. Of course not. Crabbles, leave me alone. I don't know about these birds though. I'm gonna try to dodge them a little bit.
Alright, let's try it out on these critters.
Why these ones specifically?
Don't rush in.
Oops, they found us.
Agnes Arts and Kevin. Perhaps it will deal with these battles. Right. We could use 2 arts at the same time.
Fusion arts. Fusion arts that use a class art fused with its paired master art when both are recharged. Holds the arrow. Okay. Fusion arts allows you to chain cancel multiple art attacks together. Arts and fusion arts into arts, and fusion arts into other fusion arts.
Got to recharge the arts on both sides. Kevin and Agnes. Hey! I've lost the enemy!
Oh, it wasn't telling me to use it. Okay, well, I'll just wait for it to finish then. Okay, so I just use both attacks at once, is that what it is?
I'm getting in the groove.
I felt a lot more nimble there, like the way you usually fight.
It looked like second nature to you. It was crazy.
You should have seen yourself.
I think I could have thrashed you with a little more practice.
You know, it's totally bananas. Ouroboros is bonkers powerful.
Right?
The gauge for the locked icon has filled right up.
Same here.
So logically, if we gain enough experience by fighting together, we will become able to use each other's classes. That seems to be it. As much as I'd like to experiment.
Yeah, I guess we shouldn't stay in one place for too long.
Right.
Well, better get ourselves down south.
Earn enough class points through battle, and the class's rank will increase. You can also obtain class ranks by spending Nupon coins. Each class comes with one art mastered from the start, but to master the other arts, skills, talent, arts, etc., you'll need to raise the class rank sufficiently. Class ranks are normally capped at rank 10, but by completing certain quests, you can unlock the ability to increase the rank beyond that limit. Oh my! If you go to Characters, Class, and press ZR, you can see detailed info on the selected class, including the arts and skills you can master by increasing it. Okay. Classes are graded on a scale of S, A, B, C, D. In these areas, swords, offense, sword equals offense, shield equals defense, heart equals healing, and chest piece equals difficulty of player control. Keep it in mind. A character's compatibility with a class is also graded. Using a compatible character increases CP gain, making it grow faster, so keep this in mind as well. These stance type arts. These arts grant a special effect that will last for a while. You can tell the effect's duration by the ribbon of light on the character. Will continue until the light fades. However, a character is going to have one stance active at a time, so be mindful. Makes sense. If you enter a stance while the last one is active, the effect will be overwritten by the new one. Yeah. You can now change classes and edit master arts again. Be sure to try out all sorts of combinations. Thanks! Okay, so I do really well with Sword Fighter because normally Sword Fighter. He's going to be a really shitty tactician and an incredibly shitty ogre. Okay. Okay. So I think I want to switch everyone back to the classes they normally are.
I'll heal you right up.
We're better to monitor the battle than on his.
Because I'm one that likes to max out everything first,
I'll knock him down.
and then switch it up. The class you're playing has reached max rank. Changing your class to be rare. Wait, it has? Hold up, but like, what do you mean it's reached max rank? Oh, okay, I guess rank 10. Alright, but then how do I master covert attack and overclock buster? I don't get it. Oh, whatever. I'll switch them all back.
I'll heal you right up.
We're better to monitor the battle.
So I got a whacker.
I'll take real good care of the bad guys.
Happy now. Alright, well, I'd rather use Shadow Eye, I think. Boost aggro. Oh, I don't want to have aggro, though. So I guess ground beat's better. Boost aggro generated when using the art. Boost damage dealt when attacking enemies targeting you by 50. Art is active. Evades enemy. Okay. So is this a... This isn't a stance, it seems. Okay. Boosts evasion by 30% and reduces damage by 15%. This is a stance. Okay. Well, art is active. Well, art is active. Evades enemy attacks at the cost of low crit, and this is just does a buttload of damage. I would rather have Shadow Eye. Air Slash when canceling boost damage by 25%. That wouldn't be the worst on her, I guess. My epic screen does daze, which we want. Ether defense down. Okay. Evasion up. Evasion down. Sleep. Stormy skies. I'm not gonna lie, this feels like a lot to take in. Boost aggro. We don't want to boost aggro. Reduces damage taken. And I don't know if I want to do that either. Because if you're supposed to be DPS, this damage dealt when attacking dazed enemies by 100%. Attacks become unblockable and damage dealt is boosted by 20%. Okay, I would rather bow down on enemy when attacking from the front. That does knockdown. Boost damage dealt when attacking from the sides by 100%. I think that...
Maximum voltage!
I think that's okay. Now we can rotate them. I wish I could like switch these around. Pressure drop. Okay. I just topple, boost aggro. Oh, they both just boost aggro. Blocks enemy attacks. Art's active. That's a stance. Oh, Lord. Okay, we're just... Alright. 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 Zoom right through these, shall we? Arts. Okay, Are we all good now? Are we all good? Are we all fine? Okay.
This Ouroboros power, we need to learn how to use it most effectively.
Casters are great at scale. Yeah, we knew that. Okay. So sleepy.
It's another thing to see it for yourself, eh?
Okay. Oh, this seems to be a new area. And that tree-looking thing is very suspicious. I was gathering stuff.
Hold it a moment. I have a proposal as to our next route.
Okay, shoot.
I'll send you the map data. Broadly speaking, it's either east or west. I would suggest we go west.
Why is that?
The area to the west is under Agnes's control. There is a certain degree of risk, as they'll have deployed a number of units, but it's the quickest way to get south.
What about the east route?
No man's land. None of the colonies have laid claim to it, as of yet. However, we'd suffer a significant time loss.
Time versus risk.
Wait a sec. We're gonna stir up the skeeter nest.
I only said there was a degree of risk. Really, it's not so bad.
But Agnian troops are deployed there, yeah?
Yes.
And we're still gonna go?
All I said is that it would be more efficient.
Efficient?
Well, maybe we do need to be more efficient. Faster is better. We don't want to be dragging our heels forever, right?
Hey, I just have to ask. Are you trying to push some agenda?
What? No, certainly not.
But you admit the east route is the safer option. That's just strange. Why wouldn't you pick the safe way?
Because time is of the...
Look, there you go again.
That's not all, though. It's all wasteland to the east. The heat. It'll be unbearable.
Yeah, you're gonna melt in the sun.
I'm fine with your choice, but we need to think about everyone's safety.
Noah, what's your take?
Me? I think I'd rather take the safe route. As for the heat, we can probably figure something out.
There, 4 against 2.
We can take off these jackets we're lugging
Tyon.
around.
Senna. Please.
Fine then, if you absolutely insist.
Then it's settled. Come on, cheer up, guys. We're out of here.
You know, I gotta say, I'm getting real tired, and I don't know how people stream for like 8 hours a day. Normally. Like, how do you do that? Holy shit. Aegis Wilderness. Foreignness region. Okay. Still want my glitter radish though. Alright, I'm gonna go up to this tree and get real surprised when it attacks me.
It's another thing to see.
Sound
for
good?
yourself, eh?
Okay, I'm actually more shocked it didn't attack me. What we got going over here?
Are they fighting each other? Rude.
Got a Nopon coin or bonus gold and experience. We're gonna go with the Nopon coin,
Here
baby.
we go, guys. Let's give them the usual, Noah. Maximum focus. Overthrow. Butterfly blade. Impact. Airbag. Power
Honestly, couldn't tell which one I had targeted there for a second. Oh, they actually got a topple. Did I do the wide slash with Shadow Eye or what? I just realized I need to like switch their gear up a little bit. Their accessories don't exactly match what their wolves are doing. Hell yeah.
But all figured out. I think it was pretty decent as a workout.
Acceptable.
Oh, I see a body. And things that are going to attack me if I get too close to them.
We can't leave it like this.
That's better. Okay, so overall it wants me to go this way. Ooh. Let's see if I can get to that. Don't exactly see a way up to it though. Jump. Jump, 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 jumpies. Oops, I've got the dropsies. Oh well, I guess I'm not getting whatever that is. But whatever that is, I mean, it's ether. Maybe I can grab that ether though, but we might have to fight that split. I didn't sign up for this. I want it known that I did not sign up for this. Okay. Sharp-witted Tracy. Oh, alright. Let's see. Alright, Noah's almost dead, but we have another tank at least, so... Also, this is definitely this game's version of you will blank our names. Oh yeah, Senna's our other tank. Right. Not doing anything back here. Hey, Tyon, can you just... Okay. It's also not toppling, which is scaring me a lot. Alright, well, Lance is down. This is cool. This is a good time. I just wanted the ether. No, don't look at me. 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 I don't like it. And I'm down. What's with all the exclamation points? This is terrifying. Is it just that our health is low? Hey, you know what? I'm gonna leave. Good luck. My god is still after me. Thank God. I'm gonna go ahead and fix their accessories a little bit. How did that get on? No, you're... Okay, wait, hold up. Boost attack, boost healing, 10% chance to boost max. Well, I mean, you're a healer. No, hold up. Okay. When a capacity aggregate does not reset, remains at 60%. Okay. So here's the thing. I should be the fucking, what's it called? Where's evasion? Is it dexterity? Or agility? I guess it would be agility. Actually, what? Rank 2? Oh boy. Agility, here we go. Or, yeah. So I want that. You actually want to have this. So we're going to remove this from you. I'll give you, what was it? Not on something or other. Not on strap. There we go. Because you're also the one that's, like, she's going to be the one that starts our combo now. So I want her to be able to potentially be able to do it again if necessary. I feel like he's going to be our main healer now. So let's... Of HP healed from using healing arts by 11%. By everyone? Reduces aggro. Okay, there we go. Boosts max HP by 25. You are our... Let's see. When capacity aggro does not reset. Block rate. Max HP. Alright, fine. So I'm gonna be another one for something. Oh yeah, no Pondal might be okay, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. This damage dealt, attacking high level enemies by 25. Boost auto attack damage. Auto attack damage. Crit rate. Auto attack damage. God, let me sort this shit. Just straight up boost attack by 25. Reduces aggro to self attack. Auto attack hits. We'll boost the attack, I suppose. Okay, that should be a little bit better. Yeah, I guess I'm not getting that ether spot there at least. Oh. Don't mind if I do, thank you. I shouldn't be running from too many fights because I'm gonna end up under leveled, but at least for now, I think I'm okay.
Whoa, visitor.
Put some stuff back here. Can you not?
Billy felt it. You're dealing with me. Thanks. Hazy figure. Hey, you barely messed anything up today. Did you see me in action, Mimi?
There
Sure
you
I
go.
did, Sana. You look great. Ugh.
I don't think I can get this rock formation, so we're just gonna move on. What is that wire? That's interesting. There's also a container up there, which in theory I should be able to get to like now-ish. Fire apricot. And dead people.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Stimulime. Yummy.
What kind of place is this?
Alright, well.
Hey, look over here. You're dealing with me.
This'll keep me going.
Overboard. What's the enemy? White splash. You're dealing with me. Like
Stop moving.
Smooth as always, Noah. I'll keep the enemies on me. Senna, let's see it.
We should move right away.
Right. Let's push on.
You're dealing with me. Thanks. Hazy figure. White splash. Let's go advantage.
Oh, they're Hoxes.
Keep up the pressure.
Not Bunnets like I thought they were for some reason. Alright, give me that stuff.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Just gonna lure all these away from that big enemy. Great. It's nice having 6 party members, I will say.
And we were just getting started.
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
Surprise break.
I'll draw them.
This'll keep me going.
Surprise sword up your bum.
Hazy figure. I'll keep the enemies on me. Senna, love to see it. Go. Air fight. I'll keep the enemies on me. Senna, love to
Let's
see
try
it.
the break again. Oh, there goes a topple. Oh, we can try this again. I think I'm doing that right. Conquered. Let's go.
That was over
Get
way
out of
too
here.
Hear
soon.
that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
We'll send them off. I'm kind of surprised we seem to be in the 3rd area already. Oh, my head's starting to hurt though. I don't know how much longer I got in me. Ooh, we seem to have some stuff I can gather around here. Granted, now I don't think I can get back up. I'm gonna have to go around.
Is this like a rare thing?
Sure is. Oh. Was there an ether spot like right there too? Yeah. Ooh. Ether channel. Let's grab that.
Ether.
Okay, so it seems like you always get at least 1 from it, if not 2. I'm gonna need to ask you to leave, please. You got like a crazy look in your eye. I would like you to turn around as well.
Don't mind if I do.
Dang, that was good.
You itching to get
Nope. Goodbye. Oh man, I haven't opened multiverses since like Wednesday. Not gonna do it right now, but maybe before I go to bed. I also I finished the battle pass, so I don't really know what else there is left to do. I guess it's still just like level up. Stop that. Stop that, bird. Leave me alone. Oh, this place looks like it could be pretty. Also, is that a nope on there? There's something. It's something at least.
Seriously? We only just got here.
Alright. Whoa, what happened? You okay? What's the matter? Water. Pane, need moisture. Moisture? Sure, bring you some? Anything is fine so long as it's filled with wetness. Pane dying of dry throat. Huh. Okay then. Not sure what this is all about, but let's get the pawn something to wet his whistle. Okay. Your friends bring moisturous things for Pane. Yeah, I got some of this. Ooh. There we go. Ah, Pane. Eternally grateful. Friends are good friends. Don't mention it. We're just glad you're okay. But what actually happened? Why were you all passed out in a place like this? It's a story of great length, so Pane choose not to tell it. Fair enough. That's fine by us. It all started when Pane on way to Feronis Hulk on hillside where apprentice waits. Pane fall and belongings smash. Everything except a hammer which Pane carry on back get taken and broken by monsters. Pane flat broke. Pane on last legs, walking and no drop to drink. Oh, so you are going to tell us. Okay. Shil, apprentice of Pane, must be so looking forward to meeting. Thanks to friends, Pane is saved. We'll rest teensy bit more and then go see apprentice. Well, don't overdo it. The roads are dangerous. No worry for Pane. Legs of Pane are very fast for running away. That won't do you much good if you're horizontal. Anyway, Pane's saved now, and Pane pay you back. Thanks. Yee. Why am I getting tagged? Apparently Orion figured out how to open pizza boxes, so rip that. Alright, cool. So hold on, I wanna check something, because I was told that, oh actually, no new quests. I think? Shit. Oh, there we go. Class. Use no pawn coin. Oh, this is how much to level it up. Okay. So what's 17? That's too much. 14. 8. 8 times 6? Is that 56? Well, I have just enough. I'm gonna wait to see what I can spend them on before I start, like, buying levels and stuff. I see a container. Oh, apparently there's some dead people over here. Or a dead person, rather. Bronze wood.
Be at rest.
Oops, they found us.
Yeah, because you just played a fucking flute in front of them. What do you expect? I do want that container. Oh, that thing might be a thorn on my side, though. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That's not cool. Where the fuck are you going? Oh, come on. Just fucking sit still.
Working on it. Working on it.
Senna, why are you not, like, taking aggro? Alright, I think it's time to leave.
We'll get you back on your feet.
The fuck? Alright, fine. I guess I just get to get murdered now. Hooray to me. Alright. We're just not gonna go back down there for a little bit. Had no idea how to get out of that pit anyway. Harumph. Good job. Thanks, man. Thanks for supporting me. I appreciate it. I guess I had to go out that way, probably. Ooh, them's fighting. Stay away from me. Hello. Nopon coin versus experiencing gold. I think I want more Nopon coins.
Here we go, guys. I'll provide support.
This will keep me going.
Out of my face! Group here!
Hold up, that's the enemy!
Perfect time.
There's a lot of enemies here. And both my healers are like dead. I can't run from this.
You guys, I should have done more.
Okay. Keep taking just like giant bites of this crap that I just cannot chew. Didn't think it would be that tough. Auto build? I didn't realize there was an auto build button. Okay, we're just gonna go up here. We're gonna get this container. Maybe take down this thing if it aggroes us. Alright. And we're gonna be on our merry way. No, seriously, do look like core crystals though. Like, oh my goodness.
You itching to get wrecked?
You're dealing with me. This will keep me going.
Now, can we topple this thing? It'd be really cool if we could topple this thing. First combo, any combo? Okay.
Great work, Senna. Never the paragon, Leo.
Alright, that's better. That's much better.
Quit being an idiot and stay back. I'm good at this whole healing business.
Cheers for that.
Overboard!
Light slash! You're a lifesaver.
Yay! Ooh, we're all ranked up. Neat. Where the fuck am I going?
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Alright, well.
So much to see, huh?
I'm gonna want to go up here, and then that bird's gonna deter me. Level 15? Level 15's not much higher than we are. We should be able to take it out. If we have to. Maybe we won't have to. Maybe it'll turn around like right now and I can get that soldier's husk. Wouldn't that be awesome? If that just like happened? Right, bird?
We can't just leave this be.
Alright, it didn't care.
Shall we deal with this?
Now it cares.
You're dealing with me.
This'll keep me going.
Hazy figure. Now's your chance. Wow, thanks. Careful. Eat it. Have that overboard.
Gemini! Come on! Too fast for you!
Smooth as always, Noah.
Overboard!
Figured out.
Piece of cake.
That wasn't too bad.
When's the battle happening?
Yeah, fun over here. Ooh, cave. What was the button to... Oh, why is it just fucking displaying that? Oh. I guess deactivate. There we go.
You itching
Hello,
again?
bird.
You're dealing with
You're a
me.
big bird.
This'll keep me going.
Break. I'm not gonna be able to overclock it. Oh, there we go.
They were no match for us.
Right, let's push on.
Okay, can I get up there? Not from here, I don't think.
Get
I can
me
get
to a bath.
down from there. Ether penguin fossil. Are penguins extinct?
Wonder if there's another way somewhere. Wonder if there's another way somewhere.
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna piss myself if I do eventually get like a flying skull in this game.
Bit of a scorcher, innit?
And they just like didn't tell anybody like, oh yeah, no, X is involved. That'd be nice. That's a big one. Hello? Oh, now it's all nice and bright. Or like terrible and bright. It's a desert after all. No.
So hot. Can't go on.
Keep it together now, Mimi. I'll drag you along myself if I have to.
I mean, I get that it's hot, but really? Whether we're talking food or weather, Mio does not take to heat. I knew this would happen.
You didn't say
It's
anything?
never bothered you, has it, Lance?
Nope. I'm made of sterner stuff.
Honestly, I'm starting to feel a little worn out. A spot to rest would be nice about now.
Hey, look! There! Mimi, look! It's water! There's an oasis!
Water?
Yeah, water!
It's probably all like crystals on the ground or something.
Water!
Come on, let's go!
Yeah!
Or guarded by like a horrible monster.
Oh,
you know.
come on. Talk about overreacting.
A or B.
We should be thankful they're back in high spirits.
Let's just hope it's not a mirage. Mia,
There's something glowing
right.
over there.
I just got a glimpse of hope. Guess I can hold on a while longer.
Here we go,
Let's
guys.
get the jump on
Let's
this.
give him the usual, Noah.
Fucking miss.
Crash out! You're dealing with me! Senna! Love to see it!
Out of my face! Alright, keep it coming! You're on fire, lads! Go!
Ooh, there's a campfire too.
White flash!
Hazy figure.
Butterfly blade!
Yo, Rose in the back! Oh!
Gemini! Run!
Overboard.
Right up! Down!
Right. We should move right away.
Right. Let's push on.
I think we're doing fine. Ooh, is it sparkly? Oh, that plant looks suspicious. No? Nothing from you? Okay.
Come on, it's just a
Not
little
mad
further to
about
the
it.
oasis. Keep it together.
Just let me dive in.
Let's go ahead and save
getting
first. It's a
peckish.
little
Do we have any
suspicious. Also clean our
There we go.
clothes.
Nice and clean.
Level up a little bit too.
I definitely feel stronger.
We have to keep track of our progress.
Okay. Oh, it wanted me to save there, I guess?
Nice and cool.
Thank the clock.
Alright then.
Oh, we're all back to
My
our
turn.
You too.
regular gear, I
Don't
guess.
happen every day. Yeah!
Wow!
Fucking nearly took Senna's head off. And actually killed the Nopon. Oh dear.
You muppet! Never do that again!
Come on. You're already soaking wet anyway. What difference does it make?
The difference is, you're an asshole. Got snuffing difference. Oh, I've got water in my ears now.
Staying here, are you?
I've got something to take care of. I'll send it to you now.
Yeah, I guess their irises are
A
waterproof.
map.
That's
From
good.
the survey branch. Annihilation events occur frequently here.
Annihilation events? You mean...
Look.
Whoa.
It happens here too. Given our route, we should take the safest way possible.
Very cautious of you.
It's my duty to be.
Thank you.
Sure.
So it's weird that that piece of land's still floating. Okay, floating there, as if the land is actually not missing. Oh, I felt great. How you feeling, Mio? Great, since I cooled off in the lake. More of a pond. Glad to hear it. I worked up a chunkin' appetite with all that moving about. I'm sure we still have some rations left. Grab some after you've rested. This is turning into quite a leisurely pleasure cruise, isn't it? Hey man, I seem to remember you agreeing to have a rest at the Oasis too. Sure, I adjudged it necessary to take a short break and check the route. Tyon, come on, take a dip. Cool off the overheated cranium of yours. I don't think so. Even a highly open desert locale with good sight lines like this, we must maintain a lookout at all times. Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, thanks. I can go on because of you. In fact, you've helped me out a lot since a lot of time since we joined forces, Tyon. Yeah, dude. If it wasn't for you, I don't know if I'd still be here in one piece. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. To determine the best course of action tactically and strategically. Fucking nerd. Doing math on people's lives. Hey Tyon, do you think you could tell us the way out of the desert then? Naturally. We bear further south into the Ribby Flats. Sounds like another massive hike on foot. If only we had like a flying machine that turned into a car. If we've got so much walking through the wilds ahead of us, why don't we make camp here for the day? Ugh. Could probably do with topping up the water supplies too, I reckon. Not a terrible line of reasoning. However, Tyon, we've been hiking through the wasteland for a while. We need to rest, same as the rest of us. Didn't you admit as much just now? And what's more, I'm starving too. Haha, atta girl. Manana's tummy hears someone talking about food. Riku, Manana, where did you get to? Went on little search for tasty treats. Since we now at Lush Oasis, morsels even tastier than packed rations can be had. Tickle of taste buds make chuckle in heart and soul. Good for morale, good for mood. So Manana will keep eyes to ground in search of ever tastier treats. So you're going to be cooking something up for us, huh? Correct, Muchly. Manana's a total diva when it comes to cuisine, I can confirm. But planned cuisine take 2 hours to make. Meanwhile, please endure hunger with patience, like well-behaved soldiers. What the spark? 2 hours? Nothing's worth that kind of wait. Come on. All you need to do is chuck a few ingredients in a pot. Is there really that much to do? Much to it? Meh. Such unkind and untrue words. Friends think food is nothing more than fuel for furless meat sacks? Such rotten attitude. Manana can offer incredible, tasty cuisine, not simply chuck stuff in pot when delivered unceremoniously into a mouth hole. Manana, would you like us to help you out with the cooking? Then maybe it would get to our mouth holes a bit faster? Meh. Acceptable. But if friends want to help Manana in cooking duties, certain boundaries must be set. Tasting is 100% purview of Manana. I get to eat it first. Items obtained. I already had all those, I think. Eating Manana's meals at a rest spot will temporarily increase the EXP and rewards you receive from winning battles. Some rest spots are canteens where you can order food. Doing so will help Manana come up with new recipes that will offer new status effects. So get ordering.
Better give it a good once over.
Interesting. Fucking stop railroading me, dudes!
Manana's battle suit,
Let me just go grab some shit. And cook, you can use items you have gathered to make delicious meals. Yes, you can make a listed here with the required ingredients on the right. It's like Manana's battle soup. Ooh. Yeah, this reminds me more of Final Fantasy 15. 5%? That's like fucking nothing. Phew, I'm stuffed. Been a while since I pigged out like that. Thanks for the feast. You really outdid yourself, Manana. I'm floored that you can create such stellar meals here in the wilderness. Manana blush. She even went out on the battlefield with us, cooking for the soldiers. She carried that into battle? I think she wanted to do all she could for the troops' morale, especially on the front, where it's so easy to feel doubt or anxiety. Whoa, imagine that. Little shit. But Manana also enjoyed travel with Mio and friends. Could not have discovered such amazeful ingredients otherwise. With new dishes and ingredients, repertoire of Manana go through roof. By the by, what do Riku do on Team of Noah and Friends? Riku provides support across board. In other words, do everything. Biggest talent lie and maintain a power frame. Also gemcraft. Now, pretty spectacular in your own right. Now that we can no longer rely on our colonies for supplies and improvements, he should indeed be an indispensable asset. Friends want to see Master Trick of Riku? Yeah, totally. Show us. At this very moment, Riku Riku cannot. I was gonna say Riku incubating gem in hair. What? Mate, you can't just pull the rug out from under our feet like that. Riku just not able to do on sudden command. To make gems, require gathering of suitable materials first. Hey Riku. Yes? How was it on Destiny Islands? Up until now, we've just relied on you for all our repairs and maintenance. But thinking about the road ahead, I wonder if it wouldn't be better if we learned to tweak our blades ourselves. Yeah, that. Merm. It's not thing that can learn just by snapping fingers. If it's possible though, I'd like to learn. I'd like to learn too. And me as well. Meh. Fine. Riku Cave. We'll show way of gem crafting to friends, as special exception. First, have to collect materials, like said. Riku notice, as spared during earlier jaunt through Rikoth Wellspring. We'll need glaring eyeball from that. Do I have one? Manana's cooking, gain temporary improvement to party's experience and GP gain. Item gathering efficiency. Okay, cool. Now, can I go get the thing that's over here?
Must be thanks to Manana's cooking. I always knew it was something special.
I'm gonna try to get that ether spot too, but I would be very surprised if I'm not, like, attacked.
Let's harvest some ether.
Color me surprised. Alright, we got 10. We should be able to power, like, anything we come by right now. I think. I guess we don't have a glaring eyeball right. I should have materials to make something, though. Oh, Pane's here. Neat. God, those things look so fucking cool. Gun. Let's get these first. Pane rest a while longer and then head for Hillside Feronis Hulk. Or is Shill waiting? Okay. I guess.
This was a nice find. Well, we've been found.
I'm just gonna keep moving. I might do some like off-stream grinding or something, but for now anyway.
Stick to the plan.
Just gonna keep going. Also, these trees kind of remind me of that. I forgot the name of the place. I want to say Noctilum, but that's not right. It reminds me of the fucking the forest. The Titan from Xenoblade 2. I forget what it's called though, but it was like the lush like purple forest. That was like super beautiful.
Don't mind if I do.
Nice. 14. All right, Big Snake. Let's get you to move. That's what we have to take down? It looks a little tough. Hey, ain't nothing like a post-meal workout. Got your number, mate. I did not look at its face before. It's some type of bird snake. I think I love it. When it's like, when it does its battle cry, it's like, Scrawl! I think that's gonna finish first. Oh. Okay. Was that supposed to happen? Yes, that was supposed to happen. Okay. Oof. This thing's had our asses to us. If we don't get a grip, we'll end up its pre-meal workout instead. What's friends doing? There's 6 of you. What is point of numbers if all fight separate and not together? Fight together? Alright then. I God. Then everyone else pile in while it's distracted. What, and run right into Sparker's jaws? Yeah, no. It's way better take a turn sniping at it from a distance. Neither of those plans is effective against an Aspar, if you ask me. Mimi, do something. We'll never be able to fight together if everyone's got their own idea. Yeah, we have to pick a plan and stick with it. It's also got gills too, I think. Starting a chain attack. A chain attack is a special powerful technique that allows party members to take turns strategically performing arts. Performing arts combos, canceling into arts, and achieving roll actions all help build up the chain attack gauge. Once it's completely full, press plus to trigger an attack. Okay. Alright. Okay, we broke it. All-out attack? Chain orders. Upon starting a chain attack, you will see 3 orders. You can compare the completion bonuses to be gained by completing each order. Choose whose order to go with. First, choose whose order you want to follow.
Each tactic seems promising. So whose order
Okay, increases defender aggro by 30% and grants attack up to all allies. Reduces enemy's physical defense by 30% points during chain attack. Reduces attacker and healer aggro by 60%. Okay. So you're healing right now while you're DPS and you're DPS. So we're gonna go with you. Select party members and attack using arts. Oh, okay. Reduce enemy's physical defenses by 30% points during chain attack. Select party members and hit with arts to collect tactical points. With characters awarding different values, reach 100% TP or more to complete the order. You can maximize TP gain by using characters with the same affiliation or role as the order, or meeting other conditions, so try out all different possibilities. Fill the criteria for the acting party members' role to impart special effects that can aid in your chain attack. Using attacker to make the first strike will net you a large amount of TP. Attacking with a healer guarantees the total TP doesn't exceed 99%. Complete an order with a defender to reactivate the character with the most TP. Complete the order successfully by reaching. Okay. This one's sparkling, so we're gonna go with that. It's always the top one sparkling, so I don't know if that's the correct thing to go with or not, but we're gonna try. Cool. Oh. Putting an order triggers a chain art, adding a powerful attack to this sequence and ending the chain. Chain attack round. Party members can get another turn if you do well. You can choose another order and keep the chain going if the chain gauge isn't empty and you still have members who can act. Okay.
We've got energy to spare.
Okay. We have 2 attackers left. He's got 50% though. We'll go with you. Bombshell Blitz. Oh, I'm sorry, Aardvark. Uriah? Was it the Urian Titan? I don't remember. It was a cool forest area. How's this for a plan? Guess we'll go with you. This is fucking ridiculous. I know this is a tutorial, but like, goddamn. When the chain gauge is fully depleted or when there are no available party members left who can act, the chain attack will end and you'll be shown the results. And then you'll kind of weep for your enemy a little bit because you fucking ruined them. Lands, come on! Why are you getting targeted in the first place?
This isn't looking good.
Hang in there, I'll heal you.
Yeah, you're fine. Let's see. Uriah, Titan. Images. Yes, it was Uriah and Titan I was thinking of. Thank you, Aardvark. If you're still there listening. Whoa, that went way better than before. That's teamwork for you, huh? Riku rated 3 out of 5 stars. Also have feeling Noah and friends still, for lack of better word, lacking. With practice, Riku think friends can pull off bigger and stronger special teamwork moves. Patronizing much fluffball. He's probably right though. It's only been days since we've started traveling together. We should learn each other's fighting styles little by little, and we're bound to see results. I fully agree. Good Riku voice. Dude, I'm not even making this shit up. Wait till you hear him in a fucking cutscene. I gave him my like, kind of like default Nopon, my default Nopon voice, and like it didn't fit. Either way, we got Riku's whatchamacallit. Let's head for the oasis. Oh ho ho ho. Time is nigh for Riku to impart teachings of gem crafting arts.
We've got to practice our chain attacks more often.
I agree.
They land. They really land. Let's dish them out whenever we can.
I also agree to that too. Let's just grab whatever we can on the way there as well. Yeah, Aardvark, honestly, if you weren't sick, I would legit just say, like, come over after stream, grab the game, start playing tonight, drop it off before you go to bed. If you really wanted to do that.
But we'll just have to take things as they come.
Granted, I guess we could do that if we really wanted to. I'm not too worried you're gonna get, like, germs on it. I could just, like, Lysol wipe it down. So, like, I guess hit me up if you really want to play it tonight that badly.
I'll follow your lead.
It's okay? Are you sure? I mean, as long as you're sure. Hopefully I just get it tomorrow. Well, I guess if you don't hit me up.
Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Okay, since friends creaking with anticipation, Riku teach art of gem crafting. In point of fact, for craft gems, in addition to materials that gather earlier, also need gemstone for base. Huh? There's a little more to it than I thought. But no cause for concernment. This time, Riku have owned reserve, so we use that. I already have plenty, but alright. Sharp thinking, Riku. Thanks. Now, Riku set up apparatus. You've been carrying that around? First step, set gemstone here. That work as base substrate, into which materials introduced and then processed. When do so, can express various useful effects. Finally, equip and enjoy. Right. If friends grasp principle, all that left is to put in practice. I'm wondering if this is like exactly like the gem crafting from the first game or not. At rest spots, you can use items to craft gems. They can have a number of beneficial effects for your characters when equipped on them, so craft as many as you can. Question is, do they take up an equipment slot? No, let me get stuff.
Ironclad, eh? Cool. I've been wanting one of those.
In Craft Gems menu, you can use the items you've gathered to craft gems. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. A gem can only be crafted once you've gathered all the necessary materials. For now, try crafting Ironclad 1. Okay. Okay.
It's ready.
Not a bad job.
Now that you have crafted a gem, exit the menu. Why make me exit? I mean, I guess you're probably gonna make me equip it, so I guess that makes sense. And that conclude process. Wow, that took yonks. Should not expect to go as fast or smooth as when doing Colony, with proper equipment. Still, I think we got the gist. It might go quicker the second time around. Noah, please to apply product now. I'm on it. Once crafted, gems can be equipped by any number of party members via characters' gems. Okay, that's new. As your characters gain levels, they'll eventually be able to equip up to a total of 3 gems. Each gem grants a unique effect. Customize them as suits your role and battle style. Alright. Now select gems. Okay. I can figure this shit out. Thanks. There we go. Let's see just how strong it's gotten, yeah? It's already nighttime. Can't wait till morning. I mean, so what they're doing is probably... So, I mean, I know the desert can get really cold, but I feel like you would rather travel in the cold than the heat. Maybe it depends on how cold it gets. I don't know. Oh, you're right. Hold on, let me... How cold does the desert get in Fahrenheit? Okay, it can get below freezing. I would still rather walk around in below freezing though than like above boiling. Maybe that's just me. With right materials, can create gems with all kinds of properties. Master art of gem crafting, and even Gonzalez become easy peasy like tiny little bunnet. When find new materials, Riku craft new gems together. Manana also can make all sorts of dishes if have big choice of ingredients. And also arrange dishes and courses and menus and accord a color and... Alright, put a sock in it. We get it. Well, I think that's probably enough for today. Let's bunk down. Guess I'll take first watch. We might be able to conserve more energy if we leave before sunrise. Yeah, thanks. Good night. Hot as usual. We better cover as much distance as we can before it gets even hotter. I estimate we're about halfway through this wilderness now. Hang in there, Mimi. You can do it. Yeah, I guess. Alright, let's roll out. Roger. We'll push on until Ruby flats. I mean, I kind of want to craft some more gems, so like... Cooking! Don't neglect either. Ha 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 ha!
Let's rest and heal up.
I also don't know if we cleaned our clothes. I'm gonna do that.
Nice and clean.
I like my clothes all sparkly shiny, please. Ah, I see. Okay. So we can make one of each, and then we can level them up. Okay. I can make 20. So I could, in theory, fill out... If I had all the other materials, I could fill out all of these? I could also just use coins to craft them, I guess. It uses the gold ones, though. I don't have a lot of those.
Nicely turned out.
Come on, I want to use it quick.
Yeah.
It's ready.
Come on, I want to use it quick.
Nicely turned out.
Come on, I want to use it quick.
It's ready.
Come on, I want to use it quick.
Actually, there's 1% of attack damage when you take damage. Boost aggro generated when using arts by 20%. Okay.
It's ready.
Come on, I want to use it quick.
Start each battle with aggro.
It's ready.
Come on, I want to use it quick.
Nicely turned out.
Come on, I want to use it quick.
Pieces critical damage of 20. Okay.
Nicely turned out.
I wonder if you could get to the point where you're just always crit.
It's ready.
Come on, I want to use it quick.
Nicely turned out.
Come on, I want to use it quick.
It's ready.
Come on, I want to use it quick.
Helping an incapacitated ally.
Nicely turned out.
Come on, I want to use it quick.
Nicely turned out.
Come on, I want to use it quick.
Shortens auto attack interval by... Ooh, actually, that's not too bad.
Nicely turned out.
Come on, I want to use it quick.
Nicely turned out.
Come on, I want to use it quick.
Nicely turned out.
Come on, I want to use it quick.
It's ready.
Come on, I want to use it quick.
Okay, so everything we have left... Oh, actually, I can do that one. Oh, and this one. Duration, timers of debuffs applied to the enemy. Gives 100% attack damage. Yeah, I think we might just be able to do all three of them.
Nicely turned out.
Come on, I want to use it quick.
Nicely turned out.
Come on, I want to use it quick.
It's ready.
Come on, I want to use it quick.
Okay. That's all of them. I could, if I wanted to, spend my coins and just like up one of these, I guess, to max. Is there anything I would want to do that to though? Okay, so if 1 was 20, 2 is 25, 3 would be 30, 4 would be 35, 4 would be 40. Oh, increases critical hit damage bonus, not the crit chance. Never mind. Dex. With speed of ally revival. And raises healing by 6. So it just kind of combines both of those, it seems. Duration of buff effects. Reduces aggro generated using art. When canceling, boost damage. Add 50% chance to strike twice per auto attack. I don't know. I could go super hard into just increasing agility. Would it be worth 2 coin? I guess if we're not taking damage, that's good, right? At least for like the agility tank. I'll wait before using any coins.
I should do it, you think?
Alright, let's do some cooking. I don't have anything else. Meh. Meh, meh, meh.
I definitely feel stronger.
We have to keep track of our progress.
9 hours. I've streamed this game 9 hours tonight. I think I got my second wind, which is unfortunate because I did kind of want to stop.
Let's move out.
Oh, well. I could make the conscious decision to stop, but I also really don't want to.
Huh? Is that? Here we go, guys.
I didn't equip any of the gems I just made. Let's go.
I'll draw them. I'll keep up the attack.
Smooth as always, Noah. Keep up the pressure.
Knock it off. Butterfly blade.
Overboard. Nice. That's how you pull off a win.
Yeah.
Characters, gems. Okay. So right now he is our agility tank. So we're just gonna straight up give you more agility. Yeah, give you more agility. Okay. You are our damage dealer. Increase attack, increases crit damage a bunch, increases power, debuffs applied to enemy. I don't think I do that right now. Extends duration timers for debuffs applied to enemy. Oops. Okay. I think just straight up an attack power would be better for you. You are one of our healers. Wait, I didn't. Oh yeah, because I didn't have the materials for those. Use speed of ally. I guess that's probably fine. Okay, another attacker. I actually don't know what you do. We'll give you a crit bonus because I feel like it. And you are our traditional tank. Deals 100% of attack damage when you take damage. Boosts aggro generated when using arts by 20%. Start each battle with aggro. And we'll go with that. I feel like there's a lot to look at here. I'm not gonna lie. How we doing? Oh, okay. Well, I feel like we're gonna be able to get another class soon enough. We don't have any new collection things. Apparently, there's a. I think that was that one. Man, fucking just put all the new shit at the bottom.
See if we can keep
Fix
this
that
up.
later.
Mio, are you dealing better with the heat?
I'm doing fine today, thanks. A far cry better than yesterday, anyway.
Looks like a pretty rare specimen.
Fight with focus.
I agree.
Stay on your toes.
Let's fucking kill it.
You're dealing with me. This'll keep you going. Got you. I'll keep the enemies on me. Love to see it.
Hold them off. I'll draw them. Appreciate it.
What's the enemy?
For you.
Smooth as always, Noah. You're dealing with me.
Cheers for that.
Apple. What's the enemy?
Thanks.
You're dealing with me. Thanks for the support.
Got it. Oh, we're killing this one now.
I'm good at this whole healing business. I'll keep the enemies on me. Love to see it. Mad pop. Wide slap.
That's a big.
Uni, I'm asking you. Please work with me a little.
You what? You're supposed to be following me.
Alright, well, there's a ladder
Something
box.
so valuable
You can put that away for now.
Oops, they found us. You're dealing with me. Thanks.
Ever the paragon, Mio.
We're unstoppable with
There
you
we
around,
go.
I'm the girl with the gun.
Guys, get ready to fight.
You're dealing with me. Thanks. Eat it. I'll keep the enemies on me. Senna, love to see it. Crash down. You're dealing with me. This'll keep me going. Eat it. Hazy
Ah, you got in the fray too. Okay. Unfortunate. Scratch and bark.
That was
It's like scratch and sniff, except slightly less dangerous.
You're all thinking it.
Oh. It's a bird snake party.
I'll whack 'em good.
Dang it. I'll move into the buff circle, I guess.
Great work, Senna. We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Hey, this one means business.
You're dealing with me. Thanks.
Okay, we got break. Topple.
Great work, Senna.
And days. Nice. Okay. Okay, we just got like fucking everyone after us now. Alright. And Tyon's down. Lands isn't doing too hot. In fact, the entire party's not doing so hot. Feels like a lot of AoE shit going on. Alright, we're leaving. Bye.
I'm sorry.
We're leaving.
I wonder what's around here.
It's the Dome of Stahl, apparently. A little stall dome.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Hmm?
It's special, isn't it? Your blade, I mean. Sometimes one part of it glows. Why is that?
Oh. You can tell. That's amazing.
It's hard not to.
Oh, right.
Is it a secret?
No. I can tell you.
Maybe she did ask. And now's where we learn that it's actually the Monado or some shit. Or like the Monado and Pyra fused or something. Nice. Okay.
Noah, my man! Are you still playing around with that little toy?
Have you considered a knock-on weapon? You might actually get somewhere with that.
Oi! You deaf or what, Noah? Garvel? Noah, this is bad. Not even a peep. Don't need to pay us any attention.
Yeah.
Oh, please. I wasn't ignoring you. Once I finish this set, we can chat! Well, what were you saying?
Noah! For dead weight, you're a right snuffing peacock.
Okay.
You slippery little mudder!
Maybe he should have been the agility tank in the team.
Well, anything else?
You snuffing weakling!
Blast it all!
Oh, you get it now? Lance!
Break it up now. Didn't know you could be so petty, Garvel.
Ain't got no time for this musclehead.
Wanna say that again?
We'll settle this properly in tomorrow's trial.
You're the one that started shit.
Noah, are you okay?
Little douchebag.
Don't let it get to you. Guys like that are the first ones to snuff it in a real battle.
No, I'm not worried about him. I really can't call my weapon, though. I worry I'll end up being a burden.
Never thought that here, not even once.
Thanks. Kind of you to say.
It's just the truth. Where are you going?
To visit Riku, since it broke. The trial, it's tomorrow. I'm gonna need a new weapon for that. What's this?
Magic sword, Lucky 7. In distant past were 7 legendary swordsmith pon. Over course of 7 years, forged sword from 7 types of steel. No other sword like it in existing.
Magic?
Lucky 7?
Lance, pleased to give good cleave with blade and split clean in halves.
Sure about that. Better not pull some you break it, you bought it sneaky sort of deal.
Riku would never dream. Just put all of heft into mighty swing.
Weird ask. Sure. You want me to cut it? I'll cut it, I guess. Here it comes! Queen's beans! There's not even a nick in it!
Friend surprised? Indeed, is most prized of swords. Even armor of Feronis gets sliced to itsy bits.
Wow.
I think I'll pass.
Pass? So you not have need for?
Yeah, it's too strong.
Noah want Lance and friends to kick buckets?
No, what the spark?
Same as letting friends die.
No, it's not.
If friends not fight, cannot survive.
Sure, but I don't need to use your sword.
Then, why Noah not call blade?
It's not out of choice, I just can't.
False. Riku see through like transparent. Noah can call blade. Just no big desire of fighting spirit.
Riku?
Hey, is he serious? Noah? What the? All this time? Huh?
If death is not option, should live. Only way is fight like life depends. Thinking of self alone is way of coward. Though, Riku no feeling well.
I'm afraid.
Of fighting, you mean?
Of this world. It's so brutal and relentless. And I'm afraid of what we might become.
Mate.
Oh ho ho! Riku knew Noah was hero material.
Huh?
It true this sword possess incredible power. Might even rob enemies of many much lives, yes. But only those who understand nature of terror have right to wield. Quoth Masterpon of Riku anyhaps. So, if Noah can call blade now, can still keep Lucky 7, maybe in some kind of disguise. In different words, can turn it into sheath.
Sheath?
Can use it in fights like normal. But if ever push come to shove, time will come when Noah truly need Lucky 7's strength. Then is only matter of drawing.
When I truly need its strength.
Exact. If Noah never lose sight of that feeling, one day such time surely come.
That is, if I can master it.
If fail to master, just give back. Can pick out different one.
Ah, right.
Please not to feel specially indebted to Riku. Just take. No need for overthinkings.
Okay.
That is
I
very
accept your offer.
un-Nopon like
Oh,
him.
and Riku?
What is?
Mind if I change the name?
Meh.
Lucky 7 just isn't doing it for me.
There we go.
So, what name did you end up picking?
Huh? Name?
Uh-huh. You don't want to say? Or what? Is it that embarrassing?
No, it's not embarrassing. That's not it.
I'm getting strong, emotional vibes here.
I wouldn't say emotional, per se. Rather... something I miss. Yeah. You know, you're the second one that's noticed this weapon.
Really? Is that something special?
It is.
And the first? Who was it?
She's incredible. And we owe her our lives.
Ah. So yeah, that blade looked a little bit like the Monado with like the circle there, but also reminded me a little bit of Jin's blade too. Oh, that's a red eye. Changing the time. Go to system, change time in the main menu to change the time of day to whatever you want it to be. Okay. I am feeling quite tired at this point. So we're gonna head over here. We're gonna see.
We're very nearly out of Aegis Wilderness now, aren't we?
I bet you can hardly wait.
I don't see any sort of civilization here. Ugh. Or even a campfire, for that matter. So I'm gonna swim back. I'm gonna get back to that campfire that we passed. I think I'm gonna call it a day, and then I'm probably just gonna like run around and collect shit over the weekend. If I don't end up streaming more of this.
You think you're all that, do ya?
If I do end up streaming more of this, of course, just follow my Twitter, and you'll know when I'm going live with it, when I'm thinking about going live with it. So. Maybe I'll look around at like more equipment that I could be using or something.
I'm gonna end up a walking
Probably
sandcastle.
not gonna raid anybody either, just because like fucking ugh, tired. Am I able to? I also could have just fast traveled, but like, am I able to fast travel right now? Okay, I am. What did I get? Accessories. Knockback resistance, auto attack damage. Oh, that's cool. And the tips I'll do after stream. Ugh.
Let's rest and heal up.
Just gonna save it.
We have to keep track of our progress.
Ugh. 9 hours and 40 minutes. Almost 10 hours of gameplay today. Holy shit. Okay. Maybe I'll try out some of the other characters like next stream. Switch to like Uni and Tyon or something, since I played a lot of Noah and Mio today. Even if the Mio I was playing was just Noah. Again. Alrighty. I'll be back tomorrow morning probably with more A Hat in Time. We'll see if I do any more of this over the weekend. Again, just check my Twitter. Let me shout out my Twitter. Oh yeah, the bots aren't working right. Like my bots are just not in chat right now, except for no Stream Elements is there. Fucking my bot's not my custom one. Whatever. It's mediocre_Sean on Twitter. There you go. Follow go check out the cherry that we're doing too on Elevated Access. That's about it. I'm tired. Have a good one.